Well, it is a game which, in the grand scheme of things, may not have too much riding on it, but it is equally clear and very visible that there is much pride around it. Chants are filling our ears, proud renditions of hymns and songs. It is the perfect soundtrack. And the matchday noise at this place is truly special. The pride, the passion, it adds to a massive sense of occasion. And as you can see, we've already started here. Madrid finding their passes. Now that's well seen too. Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
Well, Peter, I think it would be impossible to overlook this fella, Lamine Yamal. Obviously, he's often deployed as an inverted winger, but what stands out in his game is that he really thrives on one-on-one situations, and I always think that that brings excitement and entertainment to a game of football. And of course, his job is to supply, and it's never as easy as people think, but he's doing it quite well.
I'm thinking the same. He will be a central feature, no doubt. Look at this, there's the shot! They've scored! The breakthrough strike!
Oh, the invitation was received with such a clever run, and he had that defence in utter confusion.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. And the ball is out of play. Nuno Mendes. Oh, this looks sharp. Can he finish? And it's in! A quite incredible spell. They are flying. How very smart. He just got it right.
Well, to his credit, he managed to ghost into space to finish things off, but the failure to spot it was ghastly defence.
So that's two now without reply.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
And this is Neymar. And he welcomes it in. And he's cleared it out of harm's way. Madrid have got it back and they'll have another go. Conte. That pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Quality deserted them when they really needed it.
Now it's Darwin, who's looking wide. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Now it's Cruyff. Nicely aimed pass. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. And it's Lampard. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. Kante wins the duel this time.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Can he get it through? Has a look and place it forward. Neymar. Back into the middle. Has a shot!
There will be 1 minute at a time.
That's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
And this could be the final action of the first half. Neymar with the short one. There's the hit! Mighty close.
That's just plain unlucky. There were many, me included, who thought that was going in.
And that is going to be the final action of the first half. We'll do it back on the first 45 minutes.
Oh, they had their opponents reeling in that half, Peter, and the break may influence a change somehow, but don't hold me to it.
Smoking is only allowed in
Madrid
areas
in
shown
control
in this
at
map.
half-time.
Thank you for your
2-0.
cooperation. Substitutions taking place.
And we're underway again. Belly. Cafu. And they've got a throw. comes. Defending of the desperate variety.
Yeah, it looks like a change of approach, and it may just freshen things up.
Oh, no, that was never going to make it. Good spot, he's seen the run. Looking for the run. Oh, perfectly measured that. And it's Cruyff. Bellingham! Bellingham! It's anyone's ball now. Played towards the front line. So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
Mendes gets good distance on it. Yamal. He's a sharp little ball here.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Roberto Carlos receives it in a terrific header. Firm header, just off target.
He did so well there. It's just a shame about the accuracy.
Facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Now it's Lampard. Well, it just petered out. No penetration at all, having had a great deal of the ball. He's picked his way through. Gnabry goes hurtling down that left-hand side. Neymar. Nuno Mendes. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Looking for the runner. Cafu. Cafu plays. Up he goes! And that's a real chance missed.
It's a good display of fighting spirit for me. Have beautifully policed that midfield. The opposition have been handcuffed.
And they're not going to make any further progress now. Madrid can consider themselves just about safe now. Oh, that's fabulous. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. Oh, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Gnabry! Denied by an instinct. And that is that. Madrid are chirpy, cheerful and contented. It was a comprehensive display throughout, and their tactician-in-chief can draw great satisfaction. Well, they say football's only a game, but you should try telling this lot.
Hello,
Without
everybody,
a doubt,
and
it is the
welcome
week's
to
most
today's match.
eagerly awaited contest. A sporting event which has magnificent scenery as its backdrop. It is tribal, and it has aroused the most primal of instincts in so many of us. And we are glad to have you alongside us for it. And we have in front of us this gloriously imposing arena. Absolutely perfect for a game of this nature. And already we're underway here. And it's Dembele. Looking for options for movement. And the shot! And it's a goal! So, a breakthrough already. Well, he's felt that, hasn't he? Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example. And he welcomes it from Romario! And he has kept it out somehow.
Romario clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Everton with the corner, there first. Roberto Carlos with the short one. And he was alert to it. And now a sudden chance to counter. Madrid leading here thanks to that early goal. And the score is 1-0. Oh, that's a very decent ball. Can he put it away? They've scored! A game of thrills, all square in the blinking of an eye.
Well, going behind has simply triggered a collective determination to hit back, and they merit nothing less.
And that really is so impressive.
Yeah, and having the thrust to get there is one thing, having the composure to score is another.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, they just couldn't have responded any better, Peter. Yeah, there's the old cliche about how teams can lose focus after scoring, but you still have to take your chances. Brilliant.
Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Look, the game is full of ifs and buts. If only the pass could have completed its journey.
And here's Mbappe. And that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Mbappe! Oh, he's managed to get it all wrong.
Oh, the pass was sublime. The finish was substandard. What a disappointment.
Rodri. Interesting ball. And this is Lampard. It's Lampard! Good run, lovely take, but that is where it stopped.
Well, there are a few pockets of space that are being exploited, and they need filling, and fast.
Nedved. Lampard. Belletti. For Conte. Good spot, he's seen the run. There's the cross, he gets big! Oh, taken with style! Into the lead once more! What a super header, dispatched beautifully.
Yeah, he makes those runs with great stealth and a ghost-like arrival to get his head to the ball.
Nedved!
2 added minutes
Madrid
has been
are
indicated.
looking to break at pace. Rodri kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. And we hit half-time. Well, it has been a very watchable football match that has already provided 3 goals, both teams contributing plenty to it. And in terms of scoreline, it is close to being perfectly balanced. The game living up to billing, and plenty of thrills to keep the crowd warm. We'll be resuming in a quarter of an hour from now with the scoreline 2-1. No, well, the pickings certainly have been rich in this first half.
Well, it remains very delicately poised, and based on the promise we've seen through the first 45 minutes, I wouldn't be surprised if this takes another twist or two. It certainly would be in keeping.
Madrid head into the half-time break with a narrow advantage. It is 2-1. So we're straight back at it at the start of the second half. reported change to either side during the break. Threads one in. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
That was just poor decision-making and a weak execution.
And it's played forward. Rodri. Everton appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting themselves up for the counter-attack. It's plain and simple.
Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Conte. Oh, this looks sharp. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Romario. Now it's Mbappe. Gets his pass away. He's found a way through.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
He's going to be disappointed with that. Mbappe, he is onto this.
Well, it's good stuff. This is better.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue and...
And the ball's come loose. Oh, he's been caught on it here.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Tries a shot! It's in! It's level again! What a match we have!
Wow, this is so good. I mean, seriously good. They're putting on quite a show here for us.
There was no getting to that. No getting to it at all. Expertly done.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
Substitution on the field. Number 6, Romario. Number 8, Mbappe. Number 21,
So, time for
Beckham.
changes on
Coming
both
on the
sides,
field,
actually.
Number 17.
Quite a thriller this
Bale.
one's become.
Number 15.
Well, that goal just serves to give them the momentum and psychological edge there at this stage, but for me, they've got to chase a winner.
Substitution.
No, that was never going to make it. That's a lovely, neat pass. Bruno Mendes. Rivaldo.
You wonder if that's it now, but there may be one more opportunity, Peter, for a late steal here.
There will be 1 minute added
Has a
time.
look and place it for Conte! And he was there to get a vital... And that's that. Decent game of football, that. Intense, intriguing. And both sides, as it turns out, unable to be separated. Mbappe claiming the Man of the Match award, and there is very little room for
And a quick
argument.
announcement for the benefit of anybody who has found
Have
themselves
you look
a
back
little
on the game? And so the calm before the storm. Again,
Hello,
this
everybody,
so
and welcome
engraved
to
into
today's
sporting
match.
history. These two teams have squared up so many times before. It is a rivalry whose significance has never been diluted and never ever will be. All stemming from that simple dread at the very idea of losing each to the other. Everyone here is obliged to win. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. Familiar feeling this for you, Jim?
Well, what a game this is, Peter. The pressure on both sets of players is tremendous, and they're both...
And he's let fly! Oh, and they really should have been made to pay.
Well, the work rate to win the ball back was fantastic, and it set up the opportunity. That's great effort.
Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Shade too heavy, keeper could pick that up. Mbappe is offering some sort of an apology there.
Yeah, the idea was right. The delivery wasn't. They can revisit that further on.
Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
And here's Owen, Messi. And Messi! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
That'll earn him a few high fives. Probably feels he could have been better protected, though.
And we have our very first corner. Dembele is there, and he can get that clear. And it's Messi. Messi! Goal! Barcelona! Barcelona are in front. It was the crispest of hits. He just crashed it in.
Is it just me, or did he make that look very, very easy? That was terrific skill and composure from him. He finished with such aplomb.
They have what they wanted, the first breakthrough.
Well, the roof's just about stayed on, but the crowd level has gone up a notch or 10. Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Looking for the runner. Great ball, and he's in. And the shot! Now, who's going to be first to this?
The keeper was likely to need his best there, and he found it.
Now it's Mbappe. Owen gets flagged offside. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
He's found a way through. Neymar was in no mood for any of that. Beckham. And here's Owen. Little pass back. Conte. Now it's Mbappe.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Lampard crossed into the big header. Decent attempt, but not quite good enough. And it's Messi. This is Owen. Nicely intercepted. Can he get it through? Neither of these two want to come off second best. Yaya Toure. Owen. Nice ball, and he might be in here. And he's straight offside. Mbappe. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. And here's Mbappe. Oh, he's done very well to take that
2
back.
added minutes has been
And he
indicated.
was quick to react. Oh, great ball! Beckham. That is good alertness. And that is going to be the final action of the first half. So there we are, half-time. Both teams head into their respective dressing room. And while there was a genuine flow about the game, most importantly, there has been
That's
just
the
one
first half
telling
then.
moment.
A rocky
It's
start,
still
to say the
very
least.
tight here. The
But that
game
won't shake
still
our
up for
spirits, will
grabs.
it?
And the half-time score, 1-0.
Substitution
Well, for
on
me,
the
Peter,
field.
things have never really
Number
got
8,
going, but at least this will be a good
Mbappe.
time to reflect and
18,
regroup. I can see a few
Dembele.
changes coming, because
Coming on the
whatever they've been
field,
doing,
number
it just
13,
hasn't gelled.
Raul. Number
We're
21,
already back up and running after half-time.
Substitution taking place.
Really well taken goal. And there's the goal they've been looking for. That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
Yeah, that's what the game is all about. Excitement and entertainment. What a lovely moment.
Barcelona are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
Well, now's the time you can afford to be more daring, Peter. It may be tempting to sit on this, but...
And the shot! Dispatched clinically. But we're in one. They have them in their sights again. There was no getting to that. No getting to it at all. Expertly done.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
Well, it's an inspired substitution. Terrific move by the boss.
That's just as the manager would have seen it. An impact sub.
We have got ourselves a game here.
Scoring early in this half just takes the pressure off now and allows them a chance to be a bit more patient in trying to level things up.
Adams with the clearance. He's in space and looking for options. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Aimed beyond the defence. That is a brilliant interception. Oh, this looks sharp. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. Oh, good-looking ball. Interesting ball. Oh, that is a good ball to find him.
Well, it's good stuff. This is better.
They're coming again and again.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
Now it's Torres. Neymar. Now it's Raul. Just eases him off the ball. Madrid do have options available on the bench if they want to go that way. He can get that clear. Rodri. Conte. Oh, that's a key interception. Out to the left it goes. Olise! Oh, split-second reaction.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
That's a lovely, neat pass. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Corner number 2 then.
Substitution on the field. Number 10, Neymar. Number 7, Conte. Coming on the field, number 11, Rivaldo. Number 22, Pedri. Substitution
Ball's
in
gone out of
progress.
play. And it's Beckham. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
There's a real appetite from them to finally put this game to bed, but will they?
Can he put it away? Oh, he's been caught napping. And this is us. It's Azar! And again. He's scored. Batistuta duly reaps his reward, kept his cool whilst the defence lost their bearings.
Such good movement. Some players have that natural ability to be in the right place at the right time. We've just seen the perfect example.
Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat.
Well, I think it's just the reward for their application. They've played with...
Shapes to shoot!
Oh, once he made the save, it didn't take the keeper long to start barking at his defence.
It's a good spell of possession, this. Oh, well played. He got back really well. Good defending, albeit from an unexpected source.
Yeah, listen, we often get critical of a forward's tackle, but that was squeaky clean.
And the finish! Oh, it's gone in! Drama at the death! Is there time for one more twist? It is a good finish. The odds were against him. Little matter.
Well, he had to deal with an awful lot of unwanted attention, but his tenacity won the day.
Madrid give themselves a chance of a fairy... And the referee brings it to a close. Madrid can justifiably find this a hard one to swallow. They gave it their all, but ultimately they have fallen just short against an opponent prepared to go toe-to-toe until the end.
Let's hope for better luck next time.
So there it is. What struck you most about that? Well, hello and welcome one and all. It's a pleasure to have you with us. As you can see, we are all set. The game should be a truly entertaining one, whichever side of it you find yourself on. We have a grand mass of noise and colour, and the juices are flowing. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform.
And already we're underway here.
Now it's Lampard. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. And this is Rooney. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Looking for options for movement. That's been cut out, well played. Now it's Luis Suarez. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Alessandro Costa, he doesn't have what you'd call a classic centre-back's physique, does he?
No, but his game is never really about athleticism, power and the physical stuff. He never has to let it be.
Well, it's interesting because he's still become considered one of the greatest defenders of his time. How's that?
Well, it's characteristics like leadership, his class, his tenacity.
And the shot! And he nearly went all the way.
Nico Williams can really show some outlandish skills, which is always welcome and obviously refreshing.
Now it's Lampard. Oh, super find. Cristiano Ronaldo! And that would have been some goal.
Cristiano Ronaldo really has just learned the lesson there. Your focus cannot lapse, even slightly.
Beckenbauer spots it and intercepts. It's a good ball played into space. Keeper's ball. Guardiola. Lampard. Caught offside that time. Hungary upping the intensity here, having lost possession.
Yeah, it's actually very good pressing. They want it back as quickly as they can get it, and they're hunting in packs.
It's Luis Suarez! Goal, Hungary! Oh, delicious, such devilish curl.
Well, the ball flight may be unpredictable, but the predictable part was the technique. It screamed goal all the way.
So we have the first goal.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again.
Cannavaro did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. He's chosen to go back. And it's Messi. Picked out brilliantly.
1 minute added time.
And he's there to get it away. And reclaimed it in a trice. And there's the end of the first half. Well, it's a half which has simmered along nicely, warming up to what may be a more open second half to follow.
Please be made
Well,
aware
obviously
that
things
smoking
are
is
not good,
only
Peter.
permitted
It
in
seems the
designated
team were
areas
just a
within
bit too
these
busy
grounds.
playing within themselves, too tentative. They have to improve and make it fast.
Substitution in progress.
And the second half gets underway.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as...
He's had a shot! And he hits the net! And with that goal comes comfort! That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
Well, from the moment he got involved, he looked as if he'd go all the way. Terrific.
Hungary are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
You can really sense how important this goal was for them. They needed it, now they have it.
Bellingham takes control of it and he's on the move. That's a sharp pass. Referee's given a throw. Raul. Guardiola.
Look, they've had their chance to regroup and rethink. Now they've got to stir a revival.
Oh, that was vital. It's Belletti.
I wouldn't fancy playing up front in these circumstances, to be honest. There's absolutely no supply.
Played out wide. Raul. Cross is blocked, and that's a corner. And we have our very first corner. It's a mighty effort! He scored! Back to within one! Interesting! A wonderful delivery, and all it needed was a touch.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
Well, it was important they didn't get ahead of themselves and lose their discipline. This game plan could near well reward them with an equaliser.
Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. That's a little off target. Madrid perhaps contemplating their next change here. Gets his pass away. Good play through for the wide man. Nuno Mendes. Nico Williams. And he was quick to react. Messi might just make this. That's a risky ball, you've got to say. Well timed, excellent interception.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
That's good vision. Goes in for the header! Goal! And with the match slipping away, they have hauled themselves off the canvas. What a great header, got plenty on that.
Yeah, he makes those runs with great stealth and a ghost-like arrival to get his head to the ball.
Substitutions taking place.
Now some movement on the bench, and we are going to see a change. This has become one superb game of football.
Well, that goal just serves to give them the momentum and psychological edge now at this stage, but for me, they've got to chase a winner.
Luis Suarez!
Well, they deserve an awful lot of credit for their commitment to the cause, but it's a goal credit that would be most welcome now.
Well, both sides might have to settle for a draw here, although there's still a chance for one last fling.
There will be 5 minutes added time.
This is Raul. They get a throw in. It's a poor throw that, picked off with relative ease. Suarez gets into a good position. Driven forward. Interesting ball. And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. And that is it, the referee has seen enough. A good watch, a really good watch, both sides toiling to try and outthink, outsmart each other. Well, hello, welcome one and all. It's a pleasure to have you with us. As you can see, we are all set. The game should be a truly entertaining one, whichever side of it you find yourself on. We have a grand mass of noise and colour, and the juices are flowing. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters, who are ready now to perform. The action has already started. Fiddles it through. He's headed it! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Madrid with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Atletico Paranaense have the chance to go the other way. Somewhat off target.
Giuliano Belletti will undoubtedly have a very busy game here, Peter. He's good going in both directions and has a very impressive engine.
One of those who's become a cult hero for every club he's represented. Famous. There's the hit! Goal! Atletico Paranaense! And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
He weighed up the landscape, Peter, and he stuck it bang in the corner.
Madrid finding themselves unexpectedly behind. Now it's Lampard. That is a great ball. And the shot! Goal! A game of thrills, all square in the blinking of an eye.
Well, if ever you want to see a lesson in responding to a deficit, that's it. Their heads didn't drop, and now their chins are up.
Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine finish.
Such a well-worked finish. It looked like he was going to be shut down, but he thrives in situations like that.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Again.
Messi. Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair. To Messi. Neymar. He's got away. And this is Van Nistelrooy. Van Nistelrooy! Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. And this is Lampard. That is good alertness. Possession football, Jim, we're seeing plenty of it. What is it, though, that really makes it work?
Well, for me, what makes it work is the fact that everyone in this team has the courage to show for the ball. You can't shy away from it. You can't hide. You have to front up in a setup like this, and everyone is doing just that.
You make it sound so simple. That looks a cracking ball. And he's straight offside. Messi. Van Nistelrooy. Well seen. Saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Oh, well played, well sorted out. Cannavaro cuts it out. Looking for the run. Oh, good take in a good area. Well, that is commitment to the cause. Big header! Deep
There will
cross.
be 3 minutes added time.
Mendes getting this one clear. Adams. Cristiano Ronaldo. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Belletti. And the first 45 minutes are up. So half-time, and it is all square. Neither able to pull away from the other, but that is not due to any shortage of effort on either side. It's a goodish game, this, and at half-time, it's one each. How's the first half compared with your expectation?
It's been a really good watch, but I think the managers will be looking for that extra bit of organisation and focus now, just to try and get a little control on this game.
So both teams heading off for the break. An interesting game has brewed up here, hoping perhaps for a little bit more from both parties in the second half, but the score at half-time is 1-1. And if you're just back from your break, you've missed very little of the resumption of the second half. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. And the shot! Marvellous goal!
Oh, he's quite the pro. The speed and sharpness in his game gives him an advantageous edge, and he applies it with lethal effect. He's class, real class. Yeah, they were made to pay for not moving the ball smartly enough through a very strong pressing wave.
Atletico Paranaense get themselves into the lead. He's in space and looking for options. And that has been cleared. Ball is over the line. Swung in towards the middle.
Well, this is exactly the approach they have to take now, Peter.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
think they just have to keep forcing the issue and they'll get clinical.
He has found a way through.
Unless they can devise a quick counter-attacking plan, they're going to need to see much more of this ball.
Cannavaro. Atletico Paranaense appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting themselves up for the counter-attack. It's plain and simple.
Out for a throw.
Substitution on the field. Number 15, Messi. Number 18, Rooney. Number 9, Cristiano Ronaldo.
Van der
Number
Vaart.
2, Franz
Pedri
Beckenbauer.
puts his foot on the gas.
Coming on the field, number 11, Rivaldo.
Belletti.
Number 10,
Pedri.
Neymar. Number 8, Mbappe.
Atletico
Number
Paranaense
6,
clearly have been instructed to
Marquinhos.
kill this off. Offence
Substitutions
is the
taking
best
place.
form of defence.
And it's Van Nistelrooy. Hazard picked out brilliantly, and the shot! It's there! 2 up and threatening to pull clear. Well, it's an inspired substitution. Terrific move by the boss.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
Atletico Paranaense take a 2-goal lead and are looking good for the win.
Well, I think it's just the reward for their application. They've played with great courage to try and kill this off, and for me, it looks like they've just about done it.
Belletti.
There will
Lampard
be 3 minutes
just
added
eases him off
time.
the ball. And the number on the board is 3. Kante kept his eye on it, and he's there. Threads one in. Oh, face to face with... Has a goal! They've scored! Drama at the death! Is there time for one more twist? And that will be the final act. A game of margins, of thrills, the sort of game that is a great advertisement for our sport. Sad in a way that somebody had to lose. Your final thoughts, Jim?
It can be
And a quick
difficult at
announcement
times
today
playing in
that
front...
Well, hello and welcome one and all. It's a pleasure to have you with us. As you can see, we are all set. The game should be a truly entertaining one, whichever side of it you find yourself on. We have a grand mass of noise and colour, and the juices are flowing. And nobody in this atmosphere can hide from the truth about how much this game matters. The scene overflows with colour and passion. And already we're underway here. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Well, there's the man we're all here to see, the thriller-minute Neymar. He really does turn every game into a showbiz occasion. So I wonder, Jim, what is in today's show?
Well, plenty, we hope, Peter. Being the kind of player who likes to take it upon himself to win, whether it's his vision and creativity or being more direct in providing a threat up front, we're bound to see something special, I hope.
Because we always have in the past.
Indeed.
It's Lampard! Azar. Son Heung-min. That's a lovely, neat pass. Great ball, and Cristiano Ronaldo! And it's a goal!
Well, there's always a chance of being caught like that when you surrender the football.
So we have the first goal.
Well, this will present the manager with a few interesting options, Peter. Try sitting on this or push on with the opposition now forced to come out.
There they go, hunting in packs. Looking for the runner. Picks a big chance! Really well taken goal. That is remarkable. All square in a matter of moments.
Well, going behind has simply triggered a collective determination to hit back, and they merit nothing less. Well, we could be a little critical of that defence then, but the timing was pretty much perfect.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Well, they just couldn't have responded any better, Peter. Yeah, there's the old cliche about how teams...
Mbappe! He's got a goal! They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward! Even some of the opposing fans are clapping that. You just have to appreciate it.
Oh, that's a measured delight. The curl he applied was immaculate.
Nottingham go into the lead.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up.
And Messi! Neymar. That's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Oh, easy pickings there. He's looking to set free a runner. Lampard chasing after it. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. It's a promising position. Madrid are still behind as we reach out for half-time. Oh, Red, nice interception. Oh, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
The movement was good, but the pass lacked authority, a cause of mild frustration.
Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Looking to go deep. And it's half-time here. So on the whole, a very competitive game so far. Goals for both sides, neither in true command. Anything could still happen in this game.
Quick reminder today,
The midway
please
point
have
of the
your entry
game.
tickets
Well,
at
give me a
hand
moment
as
to
it's
get my
time to
breath
announce
back.
today's
What
winning
a
lottery
super
numbers.
half of football. Incident-packed, goals, comebacks, and the match being turned on its head. Which way it's going to go from here, it's anyone's guess.
Substitution in progress.
And the action is back underway.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
And this is Raul. And he's made sure that's not getting through. Neymar. Neymar goes on a run down the left wing. Madrid do look as though they've made a half-time change here.
Well, we're certainly going to see a change in personnel. We'll see if the system changes with it.
He's picked his way through. Son Heung-min proves just a little bit too strong. That's very neat. And here's a chance. And that's caused a worry or two.
Son Heung-min just can't be faulted for taking on the opportunity. That sort of distance is usually up his street.
Messi promptly onto that, and that is that. And it's Lampard. And the pass is intercepted. Messi. He is through here. Played long and they could be in here.
Right here, right now, it's not looking favourable. They're chasing the ball and the game.
Son Heung-min! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Son Heung-min actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Hazard, who does have an assist to his name. Raul. Aimed beyond the defence.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Oh, lovely feeding is such a good mover. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Does well to stand firm and defend it. Now it's Rooney. Now it's Raul. Time is running out here.
Look, their path is set. They have to take risks in every situation now.
Looking for options for movement. That's a shade optimistic.
I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
Substitution on the field. Number 6, Neymar.
So, time for changes
Number
on
3,
both sides, actually.
Williams Saliba. Coming on the field.
Keep the ball
Number
and you win the
11,
game. It really is that
Danielson.
simple.
Number 8, Hakimi. Substitutions taking place.
It's a good run down the left-hand side.
There will be 1 minute.
And he's managed to get free. And here's Son Heung-min. He's had a shot! Close, but time for no more. The whistle has gone. Well, what a game. Unpredictable to the very end. Momentum shifting this way and that. The kind of match, as neutrals, we all love to come and see.
Those of you making
So
their
what
way
do you take
home
away
on
from
public
it all, Jim?
transportation
Listen,
today, please
despite the
watch
loss,
the screen
they
for
have to
train
take
departure
something from
times
this.
all
I think the
local
coach
major
will
stations.
have seen...
Well, hello and welcome one and all. It's a pleasure to have you with us. As you can see, we are all set. The game should be a truly entertaining one, whichever side of it you find yourself on. We have a grand mass of noise and colour, and the juices are flowing. And we have in front of us this gloriously imposing arena, absolutely perfect for a game of this nature. Well, we're underway. He's under a lot of pressure there. And it's Messi. Guardiola does well to stand firm and defend it. Messi showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but Mbappe, big chance! And it's a goal! And that really is so impressive.
Yeah, and having the thrust to get there is one thing, having the composure to score is another.
After 7 minutes.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Out to the right. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Rooney. Messi. He's looking for the runner here. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Quality deserted them when they really needed it.
Madrid are behind here, despite their domination of possession. Looking for the run. Oh, he's got a sight of goal. Can he finish? And he has kept it out somehow.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
And we have our very first corner. Punched away. And now they can spring out of defence. It's good ball played into space. Adams. That's played into space. Oh, good ball, and this... He's got the shot away! That was superb goalkeeping.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
And now a sudden chance to counter. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. That's a little off target. Played into space out wide. Yamal in acres of space out wide. Mendes did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Camavinga gets over and intercepts. A hefty challenge, but fair enough.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure. Okay, being behind at the break isn't ideal, but there's plenty of time to reply.
Yamal is in a really good position out wide. Shapes the shoot! Oh, taken with style! A two-goal lead, and they're firmly in control.
Well, we've seen the hunger to win it back and the focus to make it count. A very tasty combination.
Iraq are now luxuriating in a two-goal lead.
You can really sense how important this goal was for them. They needed it, now they have it.
And here's a chance. They've got to be quick to recover this. Diogo Costa catches it safely. And the whistle goes for half-time. Reflections on the first half?
Well, it's looking pretty straightforward, Peter. They've got themselves into a very good position, so why dither from here when they can repeat their first half success with another show of strength?
Are available from stands located by the gates. I'm sure they will make fine souvenirs.
Substitution on the field. Number 9, Cristiano Ronaldo. Coming on to
That's the
replace
start of
him
another
is
45 minutes.
Number 21, Fernando.
Look, before they might get too carried away with thoughts of getting back into the game, they can't afford to slip up and concede another. The next goal becomes crucial.
He's in a good position here. Fernando Torres hits one! He scores! The second half off to a spectacular start. That was fabulous. The most adept of touches, the smoothest of finishes.
Well, I think he knew all he had to do was get it under control, and it was always going to end up in the back of the net thereafter.
And when the manager called on him, he was only too happy to repay that faith.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
Great chance! Messi. And he's forced to go back. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. It's a promising position, and he's managed to get free. Goes searching in with a header! Oh, that was no routine save.
Mbappe clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Corner number 2 then. Can he put it away? And that is doing no harm at all. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Oh, he's found some space here. Madrid still have the cards to affect this game. And that could send him on his way. And this is Hazard. He's shifting through the gears here. Decent hit! And he can clear it away. There's the delivery. Cleared away. And he'll shoot here. He should have put that one away.
Well, he's clearly feeling that he could pretty much have the job done. He may well get another chance, you know. Iraq surely have to be commended for their drive and desire. Most teams would be taking the easier defensive route by now.
And he's picked out the run. Well, the counter could be on here. Oh, red, nice interception. And now they can clear their lines. Into the last 5 minutes. Well, that looks... And this is Rooney. There's the hit! It's in! And that was his 20th goal for this team. The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
Oh, that's wonderful to see. The run was explosive, the finish exquisite.
So all square with almost no time remaining.
It just goes to show you what determination can achieve. Okay, there isn't much time left, but if we have to find the winner now, there's no question who I'll be backing.
And that's it. A good watch, more than a good watch actually, certainly from a sporting perspective. It lacks winner of course, but the crowd largely satisfied. How do you look back on the game then, Jim?
Well, neither
Please
side
take
could
this
get over the line
opportunity
here.
to pay a
Perhaps
visit to
one
our
team
official
might
store
be
where
happier, but
memorabilia from
at the
today's
final
match are
reckoning,
now
it's honours
available.
even and no complaints.
So thank you very much, Jim, for joining me. That brings us to the end of our coverage. So from us both, a very good evening. Well, it is a game which in the grand scheme of things may not have too much
Hello,
riding on it,
everybody, and
but
welcome
it is
to today's
equally clear
match.
and very visible that there is much pride around it. Chants are filling our ears, proud renditions of hymns and songs. It is the perfect soundtrack. And we have in front of us this gloriously imposing arena. Absolutely perfect for a game of this nature. We have already started here. Batistuta. That is a brilliant interception. And he's there to get it away. Looking for the run. Chips it through. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
That was just poor decision-making and a weak execution.
Stood up well to him there. Well, played right into his path. Well cut out, no margin for error there at all. That has been cut short. Batistuta looking to run onto it. Floated up and over. That looks a cracking ball. Oh, that was vital.
Well, neither team has yet managed to impose any authority, and as a consequence, this game's just drifted.
And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Look, the game is full of ifs and buts. If only the pass could have completed its journey.
Well read, nice interception. Beckenbauer makes the interception. Now that's well seen too. Azar. Batistuta is in a really good position out wide. Final ball not quite right, and his teammates are irritated at that. Adams. Guardiola. Nuno Mendes. And it's Forlan. That's a shade optimistic. 30 minutes gone. Batistuta. Batistuta! Goal! Barcelona! That is glorious, as if he picked it up and put it there himself.
Oh, that's a measured delight. The curl he applied was immaculate.
33 minutes is number 20.
Barcelona have their opener. It is a goal of real significance.
Well, he's certainly happy with that after what's been said in the build-up, you know.
Guardiola. Can he get it through? He can run onto that. There's the shot! And he's found the net! A game of thrills, all square in the blinking of an eye.
Yeah, they say that fortune favours the brave, and we've just seen an example. This team has real personality and character. Well, you've always got to have players that are willing to make the runs, and when you keep plugging away, that will happen.
Cristiano Ronaldo.
Madrid with the equaliser, and we're all square.
Well, there's resilience for you, Peter. As a side, they never lost focus despite the setback, and this is thoroughly merited for me. Now they can go one better, possibly.
And Van Nistelrooy! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
That'll earn him a few high fives. Probably feels he could have been better protected, though.
And we've reached half-time. Head back in at the break after a first half that has been, from a scoreline point of view in any case, an even one. Both sides have contributed in equal measure, neither looking overly under pressure from the other. And at the break, glass half full, half empty. It's 1-1. How would you review the first half?
It's been a really good watch, but I think the managers will be looking for that extra bit of organisation and focus now, just to try...
Chance to finish! Messi powering forward here. Looking for options for movement. Bayer will lay claim to that. Bastoni, he won't be happy with that one. And here's Rooney. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. Oh, super find. Oh, good take in a good area. Tries a shot! Goal! Barcelona! And they've got their lead back. And that really is so impressive.
Well, from the moment he got involved, he looked as if he'd go all the way. Terrific.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again.
Nakamura. Oh, he's defended very well against those tricky feet. Messi. And this is Forlan. He has found a way through. Oh, that's a fine interception. He can get that clear. Oh, that is a nice touch.
Batistuta really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
No way through. That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. The ball has bounced loose now. Looking for the runner. And the ball is out of play. Half an hour gone in the second half. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. And this is Van Nistelrooy. Madrid needed that. They really needed it.
Oh, that's brilliantly defended, though. It looked destined for a goal.
Trying everything to subdue him here.
Well, they seem intent on marking him out of the game. They're certainly trying to wind them up in the process, Peter.
And here's Rooney. Danger averted for now. And he's there to retrieve it. And he's taking no chances there.
I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
Oh, what a mistake! And that is expertly dealt with. And he's quick to snatch it back.
Has been indicated.
2 minutes to be added on. Nicely weighted ball.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
And that will be it. Well, that turned out to be quite a game. Both sides committed, determined, driven. And whilst you might argue to the contrary, perhaps a fair result on the balance of things. So there
Just
it
a
is.
quick reminder
What struck
today,
you most about
please
that?
refrain
Well, you
from
can never
parking
predict
outside
the
this
results
stadium.
of these
Thank you very
games,
much for your
as your
cooperation.
usual indicators like form become pretty irrelevant. It's a tough one to take, but these players have got what it takes to come.
Well, it is a game which in the grand scheme of things may not have too much
Hello,
riding on it,
everybody,
but
and
it
welcome
is
to
equally
today's
clear
match.
and very visible that there is much pride around it. Chants are filling our ears, proud renditions of hymns and songs. It is the perfect soundtrack. And expectations are rising and decibel levels are rising. The noise is quite something. You can feel what football means to the people in this part of the world.
Just too much pressure. Had to go that way.
Looking for the runner. Oh, well played.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
And he's chosen to go back. Interesting ball. No, that's been intercepted. Nuno Mendes. And this is... He's had a shot! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Well, it's probably going to take something very special to beat him today.
That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. Madrid have had plenty of possession, but few, if any, genuine chances. He is through here, and this is Bale. Guardiola.
We're in the presence of goalkeeping greatness, a man with total command of his defence.
So I wouldn't fancy going eyeball to eyeball with him.
No, I mean, I always like a vociferous keeper, and Oliver Kahn would be perfect for me.
And he's there to get it away. And it's Guardiola. Nakata producing a good steal there, showing a good level of alertness. And it's Bale. That's good vision. Now this could be a chance. And he's gone backward here. Chance to finish. He'll want to be quick to recover this. Oh, denied! Brilliantly!
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Barcelona with the corner, there first. And now they can spring out of defence. He's going to be disappointed with that. Guardiola. He's through here. Can he get away here? And it's Bale. Messi! Goal! Barcelona! Barcelona are in front. Barcelona have their opener. It is a goal of real significance.
Well, the roof's just about stayed on, but the crowd level has gone up a notch or 10.
Well, that's beautifully weighted. Ronaldo was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Guardiola. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. And he's had it nicked away. Rodri. Oh, that's a key interception.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Played out to the left flank. And it's half-time here. Steady, solid, and for now, where they want to be. Just one goal, and they have it. Good effort from both sides, but at half-time, it
Those
is
of you
1-0.
making their way home on public
Well, obviously
transportation
things
today,
are not
please
good,
watch the
Peter.
screen for
It
train
seems the
departure
team
times
were
from
just a bit
all
too
local
busy
major stations.
playing within themselves, too tentative. They have to improve and make it fast.
So we're straight back at it at the start of the second half.
Well, I think starting this half in a strong manner is essential, Peter, if you're chasing the game, which they are. You know, go with intent and purpose. Let your opponents know you're not just going to quietly bow down.
Rooney. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Yeah, they showed a vulnerability until the move was stifled. That'll have stirred a little concern.
And he's intervened well there. So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now.
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
And this is Ronaldo. Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Guardiola, and here's Rooney. It's Rooney! There's a goal! They have come roaring back.
Well, that's something that'll make the manager proud, because they dug in deep then and they've got their leveller.
And that is stunning, just too hot to handle.
Yeah, I just thought he made great use of his upper body there. It would have taken something really special to keep that out.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Look, Peter, I was on the fence before a ball was kicked, and I still haven't moved.
Looking for the run. That is a great... Shapes to shoot! Oh, it's gone in! And the game is well and truly turned on its head.
Well, his movement is all based on fine margins, and the timing of his run then was ideal.
Madrid go into the lead.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
Rodri gathers from the goal kick. Now it's Messi. Can he get it through?
Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
Hoisted in. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Quality deserted them when they really needed it.
Opts for safety. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. And he was alert to it. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. I think we're just about done here. Well, played right into his path. And he's straight offside.
Substitution in progress.
We have got changes here, from both sides in fact. Madrid clearly now in lead preservation mode. Well, it's Batistuta.
4 added minutes has been indicated.
There will be 4 extra minutes. And the pass is intercepted. That pass has been well intercepted. Oh, this is a great position. That's really well cleared. That's that, the end. Madrid have been forced to do it the hard way, but they have pulled themselves through